Hey y'all, iRick's guy here, back in the field with the a7 III. I've been using it for a little bit over a week now, and I wanted to post a follow-up review. Now, there's only been one thing that I've encountered that's been less than desirable, and that was the firmware update, but it was just a troubleshooting challenge. I was updating by way of a Mac computer, had to install a prerequisite, and then install the firmware update utility. So that was pretty simple to work around. You can check out my website, check the link within this video's description to find that troubleshooting scenario. As far as the video quality goes, I'll go as far as to say it greatly exceeds my a7ii's video quality, partly due to the fact that it's actually filming at a greater than 4K resolution and then downsampling that video. So just super good high dynamic range. You will notice from the on the camera body itself, there is more use of plastic, whereas the a7iii and a7iii had some more metal type components, which for me that doesn't matter. I'm using the same glass. I'm using the Sony a7iii mount lenses, and then also the button at the top on the a7iii and a7iii could push to lock. You don't have that option on the a7 III, but I've never had that knob turn itself anyway, so I don't really see you know, what type of value that adds. I could imagine if I was taking it in and out of a pack and it turned easily, then that could pose to be problematic, not having that. But for me, again, it takes quite a bit of force to turn that knob, so I don't think that's anything that's that big of a deal. The still photo quality, obviously, they're 24 megapixel instead of 42, like the a7R II or a7R III. Again, not a big deal. I've been shooting a lot of photos. The only time I'll notice a difference is if I'm shooting a landscape photo with a wide angle lens and there's a small object within that photo. If I crop in on a 24 megapixel, there's not going to be as much detail as there was with the 42 megapixel. Small gripe, but what I get that's better than the a7R II, I'm getting a lot more autofocus points. This video, and I can see right here because I'm in my viewfinder, this video is in auto mode, autofocus mode. With the a7R II, if I was shooting a segment such as this, I would have had to have been in manual focus mode because of all the focus breathing. This camera handles autofocus exceptionally well, and I think just this video is a testament to that. You know, tell me what you think. This camera has been super exciting. The good thing is that coming from the a7R II, I had an assortment of Sony E-mount FE, which means full frame lenses. So I was able to reuse the same lenses on this body. The microphone that I'm using right now is able to use the same microphone that I used for my a7R II. The tripod, it's the same tripod that I was using for the a7R II. So if you're using an a7R II or maybe an a7S II, and you're looking to upgrade, you'll probably feel right at home. One of the things that's really awesome about the a7 III, it's a huge improvement, is being able to have a custom menu. And check out my tutorial section, check the link within this video's description, because I've got a series of tutorials where I walk you through the Sony a7 III's menu interface and show you the various settings that I've applied. The menu interface has been a pain point for a lot of people when they're talking about Sony. They're like, man, they're great cameras, but man, that menu system has got to be improved. Sony has improved the menu system with this. So that's all I got for right now. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, youtube.com/iRick's guy. Stay tuned for more videos soon. Hey y'all, iRick's guy here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.